Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you're a project manager or a team lead, I guarantee you've faced this exact problem. An employee comes to you full of good intentions with a really vague professional aspiration. And despite all that enthusiasm, it just completely fizzles out. Well, today, we're going to transform how you move your team from those empty, vague goals to executing highly structured, totally trackable development.
You see, traditional professional development usually fails right out of the gate because of those vague aspirations. Saying something like, I want to learn leadership, it sounds great, but it completely lacks the structure needed to actually prevent skill stagnation. And honestly, that leads straight to employee disengagement because there's just no clear path forward. Instead, we need a highly structured objective and key result, an OKR. Think something more like, I will improve team communication by establishing advanced reporting by Q3. Bam! That is the exact moment where stagnation ends and measurable growth actually begins.
And this isn't just a theory. The academic research on project management points out to pretty stark reality. When we don't actively track growth, our employees just remain stuck as day-to-day, rule-following technicians. They're just checking boxes. But our mission as leaders isn't just to manage tasks, right? It's to evolve our people into dynamic, reflective practitioners who can creatively solve those really complex problems.
So to engineer this kind of growth, we absolutely have to build a better goal structure. And we do this by dividing learning into 3 distinct pillars, which are rooted in the proven 70-20-10 model. First up, the 10%. That's formal skill acquisition, literally just learning the foundational theory or maybe mastering a new software tool. Next, the 20% is visible social impact. That's learning through others, doing some peer shadowing, and getting direct feedback. And finally, the massive 70% is practical application. This means taking that newly acquired skill and actually executing it on a real high-stakes project task. This is the secret sauce that prevents learning from just happening in a vacuum.
Okay, so how do we actually implement this in the real world? Well, it takes a specific 4-step blueprint. Step 1, define a really specific, measurable, SMART objective. Step 2, make sure they actually acquire the underlying foundational knowledge for that objective. Step 3 is the kicker. Mandate that they apply it to an active project task so the knowledge actually sticks. And step 4, measure the tangible outcome. By following these exact steps, you're guiding a team member away from a vague intent and perfectly aligning their personal growth directly with your company's strategic goals.
Now, I know what you're probably thinking. The crucial question for literally any busy manager is, how do we track this continuous growth without drowning in administrative overhead? Well, the answer is a totally friction-free skill confidence score that operates on a super simple scale of 1 to 5. This lets you objectively measure both soft skills and technical growth over a given quarter. It basically tracks an employee as they shift from, say, a level 2 novice in month 1 all the way up to a highly confident level 4 in month 3. It finally puts a clear numerical value on something that usually feels incredibly subjective.
And the absolute best part? You execute this right inside your regular one-on-ones. It's incredibly straightforward. You just pair the employee's self-assessment with your direct managerial feedback. Discuss where you align, identify any knowledge gaps together, and then jointly update that skill confidence score. It consistently documents tangible progression using a really lightweight mechanism that keeps growth front and center month after month. So instead of waiting around for some dreaded annual review, you're giving them real-time, actionable course correction.
To make this even more actionable, you should utilize visual development templates to explicitly map out their short, mid, and long-term goals. You want to make it crystal clear exactly how their developing strengths are going to be actively utilized in your upcoming organizational projects. It literally gives your team member a powerful, highly visual roadmap to success that they can actually see themselves achieving. And let me tell you, when they know exactly where their new skills fit into the company's future, their motivation absolutely skyrockets.
All right, you might be wondering how to do all this safely without, completely compromising your core sprint deadlines. You do it by creating what we call a learning flywheel. Just assign low-stakes, stretch tasks right within your active projects. Set up some paired programming or shadowing sessions with senior peers to cover that social pillar we talked about earlier. And finally, require a learn and share presentation at the end of the quarter. This totally locks in the new knowledge, positively impacts the wider team, and seamlessly integrates learning right into your everyday workflow without derailing your timeline.
So, as we wrap up, I want you to remember this absolutely crucial truth. Tracking growth transforms learning from an unpredictable luxury into a predictable, repeatable process. Implementing this framework turns professional development into an absolute engine. It builds a reflective practitioner who feels deeply valued, which directly benefits both the individual's career trajectory and, of course, your organization's bottom line.
I really hope this explainer has given you the practical tools you need to build better, stronger teams. But I want to leave you with the final challenge. Look at your team today. Whose vague aspiration are you going to transform into an actionable, structured reality this week? Take this framework, apply it in your very next one-on-one, and just watch your team's potential unlock.